The gimbal work is amazing. I was so jealous of Tyrese being in that rig.
Let's make a movie, people.
It's just like riding in a roller coaster backwards. I mean, who wants to do that?
Okay, now I'm nervous.
I wanted to be tumbled about like I'm inside of a washing machine.
Oh, again! Oh!
I thought it was the coolest thing ever.
Out of the 4 cars, we lost 2 of them because of winds.
The parachute didn't get away from the car, so we're getting a call, you know, hey, this car's not stopping and it's heading towards the freeway. We got it, but that one was something that got our hearts pumping a little bit.
The airdrop sequence, we did it in 2 parts.
After these cars come out of the airplane, they land on top of a mountain with one road.
Letty's gonna lead, followed by Ted. As they glide down, they're never gonna hit the ground. They just come to a stop and we pull them back to number 1.
The big issue was they had to be real cars. We want the cars running in the air, and when they pull the release, this thing's gonna drop 10 or 12 feet out of the air, hit the ground, and take off and spin the tires. So Dan Sudik, our effects coordinator, came up with this trolley idea where he starts one crane very, very high up in the air, and then we pull the car all the way to the very top, which is almost 180, 200 feet up, and I was the first one to test it. So he trips the cable, I start gaining speed coming down this trolley, and as it bows out, then he trips the second one and it drops 12 feet and hits the ground, and I gas it up when we go through, and I thought, my God, this actually worked.
He designed the slide for life for 4 of our hero cars, and huge cranes that we had to put in at Pikes Peak and slide these cars down, and then we'd release them, bounces one time, and they'd hit the road and go. By building a rig like this and doing it this way, it's just such a cool look on film. It's something you just don't ever see. I mean, a parachuting car and then releasing and dropping and then starting chasing. And then we had 4 of them doing it.
I said very early on that this sequence will end up being a great trailer moment. And sure enough, it's in the first trailer.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, great, fantastic, awesome.
Car check, call it in.
Check.
Check. I'm good, let's do this.
In the Azerbaijan mountain sequence, our heroes hit the ground and just go chasing after their target.
Ramsey will be in the bus.
Trying to have real stunt people going down a mountainside that is safe, and then getting cameras there and operators. I mean, there's so much going on. And we have to move on, please. Pikes Peak is 14,000 feet high, and we were shooting almost at the very top at points.
They're at very high altitude, so they had the whole oxygen deficiency thing.
People get very lightheaded, and cars don't run right, and helicopters don't run right, and you just don't have the oxygen to make those things work.
It was challenging. You just walk upwards for 10 seconds and you're lightheaded and you're like, whoa.
Welcome, anytime. Are you winded?
Anytime.
Are you tired?
So our good guys are all dropping in their cars right behind this bus that is carrying this person that has this technology they need. And they have to figure out a way to get them off the bus.
The stunts, the effects, the explosions, we did everything practical.
They go racing down this mountain, breakneck speed, trying to catch up to the convoy. And they just go hauling ass right towards the back of this bus.
All right, formation.
That's so much fun. Designing the battering ram of the cars all lining up and plowing through the bad guys to get to the main bus.
Hi, Vali here, and I've got some movie title trivia for you with a list of movie names that have become part of everyday speech. Now, let's start off with the movie Single White Female. My new roommate is kinda needy. I hope it doesn't turn into a single white female scenario. Fatal Attraction. The sex was great, but I think there might be a fatal attraction thing going on. Animal House. We went to a frat party last week and it was a total animal house. Rashomon. Trying to investigate this murder was like a Rashomon. Everyone had a different story. Gaslight. He married this woman and proceeded to gaslight her to try and get her money. Sophie's Choice. My daughter's play is at the same time as my son's first football game. It's going to be a real Sophie's Choice. Rayman. That guy is a genius. He's like a total Rayman catfish. I totally got a catfished last year. She turned out to be a 44-year-old guy. Groundhog Day. This week at work was the same, day after day. It was like Groundhog Day situation. Have you ever used any of these sayings? Are there some I missed? Let me know in the comments below. And remember to subscribe to our channel for all the best trailer releases. See ya.